Third phase of moon.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. You've got the Cousins Brothers, and we've got the greatest, craziest UFO videos just in. Let me tell you, it's going to be a wild ride. Buckle up, everybody.
Right there, look, see? Go on.
I want to get your thoughts. Brent, what's yours? Yeah, let's roll it again. Let's look at this thing. We're seeing something very bright. You see that? It just lights up. Just like a Roman candle. This guy's getting a pretty good shot of this thing as it just kind of hovers. He makes a statement. He says his car was running, but you could not hear a thing. This was taken just earlier last year, late last year, 2025, over Liverpool. Now, more footage just in. This just happened hours ago, coming out of Missouri. Wow, look at that thing. We see an explosion in the sky. This happened last night at 6:15 p.m. in Missouri. It was seen over multiple states and people were in shock. This was captured by a ring cam. Let's roll it a few more times. There was no launch of any SpaceX in that region, so we're going to rule that out, but you could see the intensity of light. It glows like the sun. It looks like daytime out there. Could this be some sort of celestial event or something otherworldly? All right, we have a Paul Barrett. New music just came in, and we're going to be playing that at the end of our show, and we're looking forward to hearing that. Paul Barrett rocks. And what else rocks? We got new footage just in. Check this out. All right, we had to mute the audio. There was they're using a lot of colorful language and there was some music playing in the background. But the best part is we're looking at an intense UFO sighting, guys. What is this? An array of lights that look like a flying disc in the background. Could it be some sort of building? I don't know. These people seem in shock when you hear their voices. Unfortunately, I had to mute it, but they have no clue what this is. All right, we've got some amazing videos right here at Third Phase of Moon. Like I said, now take a look at this.
The next frame is zoomed in a little bit more. So you see it come down. It flies down there. It checks things out. And then flies up. And then flies at full speed right past my drone as I'm flying towards it. And you can't see what it is. So now this is zoomed in of the field. You see this object come down. It like stops nearly, but it's like it's checking things out. It's actually routinely going and checking things like it was a bug, but like way too big to be a bug. And then boom, it flies past the drone at a speed that I can't really describe. So here's its slow motion. It's coming down. So The slow motion, I think the only thing that I can tell from this, because the resolution now zoomed in so close, you can't really see what it is, but you can see it almost has like movement to it. But again, if it really was a bird, it wouldn't fly past the drone that fast. I've seen birds while I'm out there. I try to avoid them at all costs because I'm there for protecting the environment and conservation and stuff like that too. So what is this thing? So I'm gonna do a few maybe still shots coming up of the object flying past the drone, but again, it just looks like a gray streak. I cannot really tell what it is. So is this my first recording of a UFO? I don't know. You tell me. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of trolls. I know you're out there. Please comment anyway and tell me it's a bug. Tell me it's another drone. Tell me I'm faking this with AI, whatever. But that's not the goal of my channel. My channel, this is completely off topic. My channel is about wildlife and capturing what happens when you're not there. And I didn't even know I recorded this because...
All right, that's some pretty good footage. Whatever it is, it's unidentified. That's why we're sharing it. Now, new footage just a couple days ago over Los Angeles. People thought they saw some sort of some lights and a possible missile. Look at this. All right, you see that one, the pretty much brightest orb just kind of take off right in front of those three orbs that are just kind of continuously rising. Oh, actually, there's quite a few more. I'm counting 5 at the moment. Interesting. Yeah, these guys are getting a good shot. What is this? The typical orbs? That one is booking. I've seen a lot of SpaceX launches. I don't quite see the tail right in the beginning. It seems like just a bright orb that's moving quite a bit faster than the other ones. Let's watch this a few more times. Again, unfortunately, I had to mute the background because there's some music and we don't need any copyright music strikes here. So we had to tone that down, but I'll give you a little presence of what these guys were excited. You could hear them kind of totally in shock and awe, and they have no clue what they're filming. Right there going north, Los Angeles. I think there were multiple sightings of this just that I was seeing. So I might pull that up, bring it up for tomorrow's episode. All right, we got more footage just in to Third Phase. Smash that thumbs up, guys. We're just getting started here.
Yo, I can't make this up. Oh my, there it is. Bro, I can't make this up. Yo, I can't make this up. Oh my, there it is. Bro, I can't make this up.
All right, just a couple days ago, I uploaded a video and we saw these array of lights moving from one part of the sky to the other within seconds. Here's new video of the phenomenon. Again, kind of making the rounds around the world. Look at this. These things they're just streaking across the sky. Listen.
Yo, I can't make this up. Oh my, there it is. Bro, I can't make this up.
see him just, he's trying to point out the origin of where these lights are coming from, and there seems to be no point of projection. Is there something in the sky shooting down, or something from the land shooting into the cloud layer?
Yo, I can't make this up. Oh my, they're good. Bro, I can't make this up.
Or could these be craft, just pure energy moving at immense speeds here?
Yo, I can't make this up. Oh my, they're good. Bro, I can't make this up.
Yeah, pretty amazing when we get these kind of videos right here at Thirdphaseofmoon, and they're basically matching sources from different locations, but showcasing the phenomenon, the same exact kind of sighting that you could describe with this kind of detail. This is incredible. Again, this rules out AI or CGI, which people claim that everything you see here on this channel is AI. Hardly. Yeah, we make mistakes, but all these videos that we showcase tonight are 100% legit, coming in from the people, the real people. Now, I wanted to give you a heads up that Michael Sala made this statement at the National Press Clubs decades ago, and it's still relevant today. Let's listen to this. And a new Paul Barrett song at the end of this episode. Can't wait.
1964 until 1971, and separated as a captain. In March of 1967, I was stationed at Malmstrom Air Force Base, Montana, as a missile launch officer, Minuteman missiles. On an early morning of March 16th, 1967, I got a call from my security guard, primary security guard upstairs. We had about 6, as I recall, flight security airmen upstairs. I was downstairs 60 feet underground in a capsule, monitoring and controlling 10 nuclear-tipped Minuteman missiles. I got a call that morning that they were seeing strange lights flying in the sky. I disregarded that call, told them to call me when something more significant happened. I got another call subsequent to that call, and this time it was a more intense tone in the guard's voice. It was very clearly very frightened. He said there was a bright, glowing red object hovering outside the front gate. It was oval-shaped. He had all the other guards out there with their weapons drawn. Right after that call, I woke up my commander, who was on a rest period, Fred Mywald, a retired colonel now, and told him about the phone calls. As I was telling him about the phone calls, my weapons started going down, one after the other. They went into a no-go condition, what we call a no-go condition. They were unlaunchable. We lost somewhere between 6 and 8 weapons that morning within minutes of having received that second phone call of a UFO hovering outside the front gate. Again, that morning, after reporting it to the command post, we were informed that a very similar incident happened at Echo Flight. I was at Oscar Flight. They lost all 10 of their weapons under similar circumstances, very similar circumstances, where UFOs were sighted over the launch facilities. They had maintenance crews and security crews out there that had spent the night, and they were reporting UFOs over those sites. And the commander of that flight was Eric Carlson. He also separated as a captain, and the deputy commander was Walt Fiegel. He retired as a lieutenant colonel. We have those witnesses that I just mentioned, the names I just mentioned, have spoken of this event before, and they will back up this story. We also have documentation that I received through FOA requests from the Air Force outlining the Echo flight incident and including in that documentation a reference to UFOs. We have telexes covering this incident, and in one telex it says the fact that no apparent reason for the loss of 10 missiles can be readily identified is cause for grave concern to this headquarters. This was from SAC headquarters. So we've got those telexes. I've got about 12 witnesses that'll verify parts of this story, including of a man who investigated the incident afterwards for the Air Force, and you'll hear a little bit more about that from the next witness. And also another guard that witnessed a UFO in that same time period, and another officer who retired full colonel who had other reports of UFOs. Ancillary to that, excuse me, I've got the complete report on a Minot, North Dakota incident. That was Minot Air Force Base, North Dakota, which happened in August of 1966. Very similar UFOs sighted over missile silos, and also a UFO incident that was investigated by the Air Force immediately after our incident within a week. I'm willing to testify to the truth of all these matters that I've spoken about this in front of Congress under oath.
What's your thoughts, guys? Do you believe in Michael Salla? Is he telling the truth? Was there ET involvement next to nuclear bases, power plants, weapons? Or is it one of ours? Or something from some adversary, some other country that's developed some sort of technology that's trying to infiltrate our defense systems? What's your thoughts, guys? You know, Michael Salla has a lot to say, and he's still out there saying it, and it's pretty exciting. I just wanted to give, though, everybody a heads up. Paul Barrett just launched a new song, and it's incredible. We're going to be playing it at the end of this video, and I want you to stick around to listen to it. And then right now, we're going to share a trailer for our comic book series, Battle to Disclosure. It's basically happening in real time, and this could be how Disclosure rolls out. Watch.
The truth about what lies beyond our world, concealed by shadows, is about to break. We stand at a pivotal moment in history where leaders are ready to talk. Soon, the world will hear the announcement. We are not alone. This global shift is not happening in a vacuum. It is being waged in a battle right now. Experience the prophetic blueprint of this conflict in the sensational 4-part comic book series, Battle for Disclosure. This groundbreaking work is a stunning visual and narrative experience, available right now in both hard copy and digital formats on Amazon and Kindle. Witness the sheer visual power. The entire series is passionately, breathtakingly hand-drawn and illustrated by the visionary Brent Cousins, while his twin brother, Blake Cousins, helped weave the intricate storytelling, with Apolla Asteria lending essential assistance. Together, this team crafts a prophetic, immersive tapestry of the complex reality of ultimate disclosure. This series is ahead of its time, capturing the high-stakes political drama that is immediately relevant to today's world. It all explodes in Book 1, The First Encounter, setting the stage for the global conspiracy exposed in Book 2. At the center is President Donald Trump, locked in a deadly, high-stakes game against the ruthless, world-dominating transnational tyrant, the trillionaire villain, Hans Wolfgang. The battle is joined by a legendary alliance of disclosure champions. The president's team is bolstered by Dr. Stephen Greer, Congressman Tim Burchett, Michael Schratt, Jim Goodall, and Billy Carson. They join forces to engage in a desperate struggle to save the world, leading to the dramatic, explosive conclusion. Book 4, Endgame. This is a high-stakes, deadly game. This is the definitive, groundbreaking comic series that lays out the blueprint for the biggest event in human history. It is a battle for ultimate disclosure. Get the complete 4-part series, Battle for Disclosure, available now in hard copy and digital formats on Amazon and Kindle. Witness the future before it happens.